What do you have?
You're getting old, grey hair.
Grey hair? Nah, it must be for my dog. I'm Sébastien Ogier, 8-time World Rally champion.
Yes!
You're not winning 8 World Championships by luck. I would describe Sébastien Ogier as a gentleman, but on a rally weekend, he becomes an absolute animal, and that's the competitor in him.
World champion!
Over my career, the toughest one to beat has been Sébastien Ogier. He hates losing, he just wants to come and win.
In all sports, in all fields, you have genius. Music, you could have Mozart, Beethoven. In tennis, you will have Nadal, Djokovic, Federer. And in rally, you had Loeb and you have Ogier.
For me, it's magical driving a World Rally car. What drives me this day to still be in this car is the adrenaline we get in the cockpit. After so many years and so many success, I'm only enjoying rallies when I'm competitive. My priority in life, I've switched a little bit toward my family. But in the same time, I cannot say that I'm completely insensible to try to win a championship. Some years ago, I was thinking I'm close to the end. Now I don't even know anymore, because more I realized that what gives me the most pleasure is still rally. I'm still performing at my best. And actually, it's become a target to prove that I can still do it as long as possible. And as long as it's working like this, there is no point to stop.
Paraguay, South America. When the World Rally Championship goes to a new country, a new place for a new rally, it's obviously incredibly exciting for the fans and for the drivers and the teams as well, because they don't know what to expect. You've got Sébastien Ogier, Kalle Rovanperä and Elfyn Evans, all capable of winning a title. For me, this year has been outstanding for Elfyn and Scott, isn't it? On the verge of taking the first World Championship after a few years of trying, shall we say. But Sébastien Ogier doesn't like failing. So if he's decided that he wants to get to the end of this year and be World Rally Champion, then he's going to be incredibly hard to beat.
In the first stage, there's one of these Titan bus stop chicane where you go off the road. And then there's a bale in the middle of, like, nowhere, let's say. But we go around it, yeah.
It's not in the road book?
Not that, no.
None of the bales are in a road book, yeah.
No.
So when you go to a brand new rally, it's particularly hard for a co-driver because it's completely new roads. So you've got to write, give or take 20 stages of completely fresh notes. And that's a massive undertaking.
What do you think of the stages?
There's a lot of rocks, I don't know, fucking hell. It's cleaning a lot, so? Yeah.
Rally Paraguay recce. It was an adventure. It's completely different of what we are used to, actually, and it's really fast. Our pace note system is actually based on speed from 10 to 170. 10 is the slowest corner possible. It's a hairpin, and 170 is just flat out.
The co-drivers, for me, they're the unsung heroes of the sport. Yes, the driver's steering the thing, but without the co-driver there, he wouldn't be able to do it. It just wouldn't happen. They are mechanics, They are therapists. They are alarm clocks in some cases.
Proper sketchy, yeah. Then there was one downhill, long right-hander that tightened. We ran wide.
We went super wide, like even hitting the bank.
We almost hit the bridge.
Oh, yeah, well, we'd had a few warning shots before that, so we were pretty handy through that bit.
Some people would say there's a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Scott Martin. I don't think you'd want any other co-driver sat beside you. Scott's got so much experience. He doesn't let things faze him, and I don't think there's many co-drivers who could actually do what Scott Martin does, because Elvin's pace notes are so detailed.
Had a few good years. Second place, I think, 4 times in the last 5 years. We're close. The goal is to win the World Championship, and you know what you've got to do. You've got to get as many points as you can. Here in Paraguay, all new stages. The basic idea of pace notes is a description of the road. Every co-driver has their own different way of what symbols they use, you know, as long as it makes sense to them. But you try and keep it as shorthand as possible. Sharp is the most aggressive corner we have. Then you've got a flat-out corner. Don't means don't go off the edge of the road, because there's maybe a rock or something to hit. All these small words could have big consequences if they weren't in. A lot of changes in the last 6 years. Got married, 2 kids, a 3rd one on the way. It's been a bit full on.
Oh, he scores! Go on, celebrate. Yeah! Yeah!
I've been in the sport a long time, and I've waited a long time and worked hard to get that first win. You know, everybody's out there to win, and it's super difficult to do it.
So, how do you feel the championship's going so far?
The chance is there. You know, we're fighting for the title.
At what point do you, think this could be our year? At what point do you think, yeah, we could win this? Do you think it?
There's moments where I think about it outside of competition, but yeah, when I'm in the rally, I don't think about it.
The stakes are higher this year, though, aren't they? Because Ozier's going for his 9th to equal with Loeb, and you want your first championship.
Yeah.
So it's arguably, it's the year where the stakes are the highest for everybody, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see a different side to people.
Yeah.
And we lead the championship right now, but we've got 2 very, very quick, very strong drivers fighting to catch us. And, you know, second is the first loser. Our only goal is to go and win. So we're going to have to be faultless.
Here we go. The newest rally on the championship calendar is underway. Welcome, everybody, to Rally Paraguay. There's going to be a huge battle between Elvin Evans, Seb Ogier, and Kalle Rovanperä. Buckle up, everyone. Championship leaders Elvin Evans and Scott Martin opening the road. So much pressure on Scott here to deliver perfect pace notes while heading into the unknown.
The co-drivers, you've got to be absolutely pinpoint perfect with the way you deliver the notes to the driver. If they deliver the note at the wrong point or they deliver the wrong note, 9 times out of 10, it does end up in the trees. That's a huge amount of pressure.
Now, who is going to be brave today? Oof, Thierry, that was a big impact there, especially for co-driver Martin. Seb Ogier is quick, but so is Kalle. This is a proper battle.
Elvin Evans and Scott Martin having a bit of a nightmare out there this morning. The times just aren't there.
Oh no, that's a tyre warning for Ogier.
Seb, rear right.
It is the rear right. That time is just going to disappear here. He's 18.8 down now. It's hugely disappointing because we're in the midst of a massive title fight in the WRC, which Ogier is a huge part of.
Sebastian, the splits are looking really good, but hugely disappointing. 30 seconds dropped.
Yeah, puncture. A lot of rocks. The middle of the road on the straight line, but yeah, that's how it is.
There's a long way to go.
Yeah, but it's never so good.
He knows what a blow this is. When the competition is this fierce, a puncture like that is basically game over.
Yeah, this is one that we had a mark on at least.
It's definitely been a tough morning. It's hard to get a good feeling in the car.
Often I didn't feel I was driving too bad, but couldn't put a time on the board for love nor money.
When you're up against it, you know, things are going bad. I think that's when the co-driver can really step up and make a good influence, you know, to keep the driver calm, to keep him focused on what we're trying to achieve.
40+ seconds are very difficult to recover. It's always quite a hard hit to take. The key is, as soon as possible, then make this reset mentally and make the best of the situation. It's never over till it's over.
Elvin and Scott had a tough morning out there. After 4 completed stages, they sit in 5th. Ogier's puncture lost him 40 seconds, but he is the fastest man out there this afternoon.
Seb Ogier, he has this capability to accept the situation very quickly, almost instantly. Okay, I lost this part of the game, but the battle is still on. The others, at one point, will do a mistake, and I will not anymore.
Sebastian Ogier 100% believes that the rally's not over until he's run out of road, until he's run out of stages on the final day. In the face of adversity, he'll just keep on pushing. He's a competitor, and he'll do anything he has to do in order to beat you.
Incredibly, Ogier has clawed his way back from 8th to 4th, overtaking championship rival Elvin Evans, who has not enjoyed his first taste of Paraguay today.
So here we keep all the helmets, overalls, spares, we do all the drinks. We've got Elvin's helmet here. That's now his own design. Yeah, it's a big year, but he's doing really well because he's having to clean the roads on all the gravel events, so it's not an easy task, you know. But also you've got your co-drivers. They manage a lot in that car that people don't see. People see co-drivers just reading the notes. That's a small part of that job, you know. These guys, they spend hours at night, hours and hours, going through the notes, going through everything, and people kind of forget that. So we've got here 7 Vincents and all the championship winning stars on there for Seb. We're going for the 9th championship, of course. As a driver, he's fully committed. It's quite amazing. He's very calculated, and he really, really works out what needs to be done. Very focused, absolutely focused on the job.
Seb Ogier is flying here. He's already moved up to 2nd and is closing in on Adrian Formeau. Now he's got his eyes firmly on leader Kalle Rovanperä, who's 14 seconds ahead. There's just one word for Seb today: relentless.
When Seb is chasing another driver, a shark that is able to feel and to smell a drop of blood miles away, and he will follow the line until he catches the prey. Difficult to beat such a guy, and when he is not first, he knows that every 10th of a second that you can catch during the World Rally, from the first stage until the very end, will probably pay off at one point.
Ogier is putting so much pressure on Formeau and Rovanperä.
Oh no! Kalle Rovanperä
you can see it, yeah.
Right tyre pressure alert for the rally leader.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You can see it's going down already. When it's a rear puncture, you can just drag it along. You can carry a lot more speed because it's just following. The front, you're done.
Yeah, it's completely fucked it up.
Look at that. 20 seconds down now, and incredibly, Seb Ogier is into the lead of this rally. That is the kind of driving that makes a world champion. Unbelievable. So at the end of an incredible day, everything has changed. We have Sébastien Ogier leading the rally, with Adrien Fourmeau clinging on to second place. The battle for third is hotting up, with Elfyn Evans just 2.5 seconds clear of Hyundai's Ott Tanak. Heartbreak for Kalle, and that huge time loss means he will drop further back in the championship fight. But Ogier will be feeling very happy with his day's work.
How's your day been?
Very good. Even ended up with a little pleasure for myself, a little bit of sugar tonight after a tough day where we gave everything. But yeah, starting from P4, being P1 tonight is really feeling great. But rain looks like it's coming tomorrow, and it might change a lot of things. So it's definitely not over. I'm not sleeping so much usually the last nights because I just want to go and finish it. I know I don't need a wake-up call tomorrow morning. I will be awake.
This surface looks lethal in the wet, so even in the dry, it's slippy. There's a few guys that have maybe had some punctures or some bad luck. They're hoping for some carnage, so those guys will be doing the rain dance tonight for sure. But for me, personally, I'd just rather it stay dry. Seb, he knows how to play the game, and you do see this ruthless streak come out, and you know we're going to need to make sure we have that. If you want to be title contenders, then you can't afford to take your foot off the gas. You've got to basically push on every stage, not give away a second or a point.
Morning.
But as you can see, there's a lot of showers developing. But the bad news is that one of them is hitting the stage shortly.
Shortly?
Yeah. So we just need to follow it and actually quite observe the situation.
Wait and see, basically.
Yeah.
Heading into the final stage of the rally, and look at this. It's heavy rain now. Windscreen wipers full on. Things are about to get very interesting.
Seems to be very tricky as we expect. There is rain on this very clay ground, and hard background is very, very sleepy.
Just a reminder that it's Ogier leading from Fourmeau. Elfyn Evans and Scott Martin looking at some vital points and a podium place in third. Will the rain make a difference? We're about to find out.
Elfyn Evans coming into this stage. This rain is just coming at an awful time for the Welshman.
The rain is causing chaos. Fourmeau is losing time here to Elfyn. He could lose that second place.
Fuck off.
This is for the final podium position, remember. So important for Elfyn's championship. He takes that podium spot by 1 second. What a finale then for Elfyn and Scott. Great drive from them. Always consistent, aren't they?
With Ogier now, and he's sliding all over the place and losing time as well. Everything is changing in the Paraguayan forests.
Fourmeau. He drops behind Evans.
Gone.
See the shock in their face.
Yeah.
And it gives Evans second place. Extra points for the Welshman.
Yeah.
Can Seb hold on to first? He had a big lead, but it's disappearing.
My sense of trying to managing the risk, I think I've been pretty good, pretty accurate most of my career. And when situations are coming, usually I have the capacity of increasing a bit the risk level. If I'm in a competition, it's to give everything. Yeah, that's in my DNA.
No, he holds on. That is a wonderful win for Ogier, but he will have been sweating in the car. What a fight back. It's been one of those classic runs from our 8-time champion. It's a 65th victory of his incredible career. He's still right up there in this championship fight, isn't he?
Definitely a roller coaster. Not my best weekend, really, but, you know, we somehow managed to avoid the punctures and somehow managed to avoid trouble. And in the end, things went a bit our way, and it's a podium after a very long time.
See if she picks up. Hello? Yeah, P2, Brad. Hello.
I saw you on the podium.
Oh, did you? Did we do okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're in rally car. We didn't win, but P2. Getting ready for bed. Super excited. Right, we're gonna go back to service now. Bye, 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 bye. There's tough times when you're away traveling so much, but the added bonus, the time away from your kids and the wife, just results like this just soften it a bit, and it's been a bit of a struggle, you know, frustrating at times, but try to keep the head down and just go to the end, and, you know, like this sport shows, things can come up at any time.
It's always have a special taste, of course, when you have to fight extra hard, every pound counting, especially when the fight is so close, like now. I think I developed through the years this image of being the one who never give up. I really hate to lose, therefore I do everything to don't be in this situation.
So after a tumultuous South American road trip, which saw Ogier continue his assault on the championship in Chile, the stage is set for an epic final 3 rallies. Ogier now sits on top of the leaderboard with Elfyn Evans in 2nd and Rovanperä in 3rd. Oitanak has lost ground in 4th, but any one of these 4 could take the crown. The stakes could not be higher. Two world champions head-to-head here. Ogier is half a second slower right now than Kalle Rovanperä. There is absolutely nothing in this fight. Now, these two are in a different class right now.
Kalle will want to strike back after a disappointing South America.
One of the unique things about Central European Rally is it crosses borders. And of course, as the weather changes, you know, the margins are so fine. It's tight, twisty, tarmac roads, and you can't afford to put a foot wrong.
Kalle Rovanperä takes the lead of the Central European Rally. Sébastien Ogier drops to 2nd, 0.7 of a second between them.
Yeah, that's just what Kalle wants, Bexy, especially after the bomb he dropped into the WRC World this week.
I know it sounds probably quite crazy to many people, but I've decided to step out from rallying. This will be my last season. For me, it makes complete sense. I had my goals in rallying. I've achieved those, and I've always been excited about doing things what people don't expect you to do. I want to try to be on the highest level of Formula racing, starting next year with Super Formula in Japan. Obviously feeling a bit sad leaving rallying behind. It has been most of my life. So yeah, new challenges are now coming, and they are quite exciting.
Hey.
Oh, it's gonna be a big miss for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited, of course, your future and everything, but at the same time, I'm like sad and mixed feeling, you know?
Yeah, I know. I have the same, for sure.
Yeah. But it's good memories.
You can imagine going through all those emotions. It's not only the sport which is changing, the whole life is changing. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's very big thing, but it's good to do big things in life.
Yeah.
I feel happy.
That's good. 3 rallies to go, but big fight, no?
Yeah. For the title, it's quite tight at the moment.
Between you, Seb, everything, it's really tight.
Knowing it's the last three I will do for a while, for sure. I give a bit more extra push, but fighting Seb and Elfyn is never easy.
No.
Especially Seb this year has been super strong.
Yeah.
Obviously, we still still try to take him down and fight back, but we need to have a lot of fun in the last 3 rallies.
Yeah, sure.
Still push for a good result, but remember to have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
A great start from Kalle in what has been a huge week from the young Finn. What can Sebastian Ogier do to respond here?
This next stage is going to be really difficult for him.
Kalle Rovanperä there, you saw him sucking those wet leaves into the trail behind him.
You've got to attack. You've got to force the car into the stage, not be frightened of it. Elvin Evans, he's off the pace a bit here, isn't he? But Rovanperä and Ogier are trading blows right on the limit here, PK.
As a driver, I'm quite relaxed, I would say. I don't really feel much pressure or anything like that. It would be awesome to win this year when I'm in the fight for the win. I'm always racing against myself or the clock, so it doesn't matter who's behind you. You just try to be faster than anybody else.
We are in now fighting for the championship. Very often it's very intense between us and the gaps are often so close. You know, I'm human and I think any human who say that it don't feel the pressure is lying.
This is a hell of a do now. It's like Pacific Ocean and Atlantic are smashing.
What a fight it is in some incredibly tricky, slippery conditions this afternoon. Kalle Rovanperä, incredible, an 11:17.4. Over to you, Sebastian Ogier.
Oh, no! Sebastian Ogier, he's gone off the road! He was up on the split!
Oh my goodness me!
This is massive, he's not going anywhere. It looks like he's pulled the front left off the car. For the championship, PK, it's blown everything up.
Yeah, the wheel's off, the wheel is off the car. An absolutely huge moment in this championship race. This is what happens when you push each other to these incredible limits. And he was, I'm sorry to say, the first man to blink in this incredible fight.
Seb is off, not continue.
And what a moment in the championship fight.
That is certainly curtains for today.
Absolutely. Until that moment, Sebastian Ogier, he's not been off the podium all season. That is the first mistake he's made, certainly major mistake all season.
Ouais. Oh, putain. Le rallye, il veut pas de nous. Chien. Bon, à la tête. Yeah, the puncture.
It was.
Puncture, TMS not working, TPMS not working. He tried to turn, the car didn't turn at all.
It seems that maybe there was a tire issue, you know, for Seb, and they didn't really notice until that corner. For sure, the pace that both him and Kalle were having was something else, and so yeah, just caught us all by surprise.
I was worried about this position, you know, but it seems like it's done nothing there. So.
It looks fixable. Let's see when we strip it up, but it looks okay. Now we have 4 hours to get the car fixed and ready for tomorrow.
And it's frustrating.
Because
it just didn't never turn.
Yeah. I saw. You turned like that, then nothing.
Like super, almost no corner.
No corner.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking.
2 corners before, I felt it was
a bit funny.
lazy on the right.
Yeah.
But the problem is just before then you have a long fast straight and then a long left. So you don't really feel.
You don't feel
flat
there
out.
anything.
And with the high speed, then the car completely collapses.
But at least you know the car is.
The car is okay. Vincent and I are okay. So. It's actually difficult to know exactly which kind of emotion I have today. This kind of moment where I feel I could have not done anything different. I feel it's just, unfortunately, some bad luck coming together with picking up a slow puncture and then the next easy right corner, I'm just a passenger. So that's why you've seen me screaming, you know, in this moment. I can't believe it. You know, I was trying to control the risk, just focus on my race and wasn't even really focusing too much about Kalle. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow, but yeah, probably I'll be ready.
What a morning. After that incredibly dramatic crash, the race for the title has really opened up. As it stands, Kalle Rovanperä now moves into second position, while Sébastien Ogier slips to third. All of this has played into the hands of Elfyn Evans, who now tops the leaderboard. Can he capitalise on this opportunity and secure his place at the top of the championship?
Elfyn's notes are very detailed. He's very particular on what you add and where you place it in the notes, obviously. So there is pressure. We go around the actual rally course roughly about 2 hours before the rally cars go through. And my task is to mark, well, everything really, from a little bit of loose gravel to a little bit of mud. And that set then will go back to Scott to read back to Elfyn. Year to date, I think he's done marvellous. There's 4 world champions that he's surrounded by, and he's trying to beat them. It ain't easy. They're very, very good, believe me. Seb Ogier would be possibly prepared to risk that 1% more than Elfyn, because when you're trying to achieve your first championship, you don't want to blow it away, do you? But when you've got stackfuls of them, you can go, oh, que sera. They all are on the very, very limit and all on a very, very fine line. So when you push them boundaries so high, you only need a fraction and it's gone.
So it's been a day of high drama.
It's the fight for second between Ott Tänak and Elfyn Evans we've really got to keep our eye on.
It's an absolutely pivotal afternoon.
Tänak just giving it absolutely everything. He is ahead of Elfyn Evans. Elfyn's got to dig deep for the second half of this stage now.
Look at the concentration on Elfyn's face. Such a perfectionist, isn't he? He's just never quite at one with the feeling in the car.
I'm always looking too much for perfection. Many people would say that's probably a weakness of mine. Can definitely be the fastest if I do feel at one with the car, but I can be one of the slowest guys if I'm not at one with the car. The target is always to win.
It is absolutely crucial that Elfyn Evans doesn't concede a single point. He doesn't have to on this rally.
There's a lot of fast drivers there. I really think it's not easy.
It's not quite enough at the moment to hold off the hard-charging Tänak. That is a position change. Second becomes third then for Elfyn Evans. It's now Tänak into second.
In years gone by, there's no question that when there's been something at stake for Elfyn, it has gotten into his head a little bit. But the mental side of it, that's probably been his Achilles heel. The World Rally Championship is a pressure cooker this year, and it looks like it is going to go down to the final round. And that is when you'll see who can deal with the pressure the best.
It looks like Elfyn struggling for pace this afternoon, and so we've slipped into third position, which, of course, championship-wise, isn't the best situation for Elfyn. It looks like psychologically the accident of Seb Ogier has affected his ability to concentrate on the absolute performance, and he's let a few seconds slip by. So, honestly speaking, I think it's a lot to do with the championship position that he has, and the pressure of Seb Ogier going out, and the fact that Kalle's leading the rally has really put another twist on this already difficult championship battle.
Obviously, we had a really, really good fight going on, tight one. Never easy with Seb going in the battle like this, but yeah, it was a good one.
We still have to fight for all the points we can get, so yeah, there's far too many on offer still between now and the end of the season to think about anything else. Just to deliver the best we can. Not satisfied with what that is just at the moment, but yeah, we'll keep trying.
Here we are, final day. Today there's a lot of points on offer and everyone's, going to be going for them. You know, the dynamic changes when someone goes off. There's more emphasis on the points, and you maybe have less to lose. Every point counts, and we're going to be going flat out.
At least it's interesting now.
It will go until Saudi Sunday.
Yeah.
Go for it. No need for overdrive. No excuses on power stage, no?
Elfyn Evans and Scott Martin into the final stage of the rally here. And they'll need to do everything they can to hold on to their championship lead.
My first win at WRC level was in 2020. And that feeling of winning was just amazing. And when you get it, you're like, this is it. It's just they're gonna come, and oh my God, they don't. It was a bit of a realization that this is tough.
Scott and Elfyn, there's been so many people in the background who've helped them get to this point. You know, they've given up so much for Scott to be able to go and do what he does. So it's not Scott who wins a world championship, it's the family and all the other people that have been involved, and they deserve that. And the same with Elfyn.
There's moments for sure where you look at the table and you're like, whoa, we're leading. But to be crowned world champion is going to just take, you know, maximum focus, maximum concentration. So it's all those aspects that I'm putting all my kind of focus and thoughts on.
If Elfyn and Scott can reclaim second place here, it will put them 13 points clear at the top of the championship table. We're flying with Elfyn Evans at the moment. It could be a pivotal moment in this year's Drivers' Championship as Elfyn Evans steals a couple more points.
Exactly. What a run this has been on the final day for Elfyn Evans.
Evans is faster than Tanak. Huge points for Elfyn, and with that, Toyota are confirmed as the World Manufacturers' Champions for the 9th time.
Congratulations.
Thank fuck for that. Come on. So there is no
Manufacturer Toyota moments.
I guess they didn't get it ready because they weren't sure we were going to win.
A dominant victory for Kalle Rovanperä then. He keeps himself in contention for the World Championship battle. But the big winner this weekend is Elfyn Evans, who claims second on genuine pace and finds himself 13 points clear with 2 rallies to go. There are still 70 points to play for, remember, but the destiny of the title is in Elfyn's hands.
Congratulations with the manufacturer's title of 2025. You are the best team in the world.
It's one of the biggest targets of the season for the team to secure this one, and it's really good timing now because with 2 rounds to go we can now concentrate on this incredible driver's title. There's a really good reason for each of them to win. Seb Ogier to equal, Sebastian Loeb, Kalle Rovanperä to take a hat-trick, and of course Elfyn, it would be his first. So it's really hard to say who should win for any of those incredible reasons.
Well done to you.
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Champion. Team champion.
Exactly.
Driver champion.
I still know. I'm sure you have.
It was down to the wire, but when it ends like this, it's always, very exciting. It means way more than we can explain. I think it's difficult to find words for it, isn't it? Because obviously Seb already has got his share. Kalle, obviously, he also, but Elfyn has been chasing this for a while, so it will be really nice to get it. So I think everybody's got a big reason for it.
Bit relieved now. That was long for a power stage.
The longest power stage in your life.
Yeah. I didn't have the best end, so I was not so confident that I would hang on there.
Well done, Elfyn. That's on fucking Elfyn. We tried our best.
I wasn't feeling good last night, that sure. I think I'd gone into a groove of over-pushing, and I was going slower and slower, so I had to try and bring things back today, and luckily I managed to find some speed in the process, and obviously now at the end I'm happy, but definitely wasn't the case last night. Definitely a bit happier.
In this sport, there's so many factors that can give you an advantage or a disadvantage, and a podium result is really quite a difficult thing to achieve. You have to give it everything, and you have to kind of have everything kind of go your way. But we don't want to be the runner-up. It's about winning.
Could this be the final nail in the coffin?
pretty sore.
Every point is like super important.
No!
Hold on! Where's the door?
Fuck. What happened?
You got to have a serious set of nuggets. The minerals on these boys.
What a season, what a rally, what a finale.
Hi guys, it's Kalle here. If you enjoyed watching More the Machine, go check out safetyculture.com.